That's when Kwan decided to fight back for himself, so everyone would understand he wasn't easy to control. Finally, his mother went to ask for help from a lawyer named Mr. Minister, but even Mr. Min initially thought Kwan was the killer because all the evidence was stacked against him. A few days later, the case had a hearing in court, and all the evidence against Kwan was presented. Adding to the pressure, there was intense media attention nationwide, so the court quickly delivered its verdict, declaring Kwan guilty. He was sentenced to life imprisonment and sent to a high-security prison with no possibility of parole. The judge stated that Kwan's mental state had deteriorated due to spending all day gaming and being unemployed, and that's why he had committed this gruesome crime. Inside, Kwan was like an innocent kid trapped among vicious, hardened criminals. One day, Paul, a gang leader, spotted Kwan. His men grabbed Kwan and brought him over. The prison guards were watching and knew Kwan was about to get beaten up, but Paul gestured for them to back off. As soon as Paul started beating Kwan, Kwan punched Paul back, which enraged Paul. His goons then beat Kwan to a pulp. Anyway, after a while, when the guards came to break up the fight, Paul claimed Kwan had attacked him. In retaliation, Kwan was sentenced to 30 days in solitary confinement. Later, Paul and his goons cornered Kwan again and beat him brutally. They also gave him a strange injection, after which Kwan went crazy and started trying to eat himself. From then on, he was getting beaten almost every day in prison. Then one day, his mother visited him with their lawyer, Mr. Minister. She was very distressed seeing Kwan's condition, knowing he was being tortured in prison. She understood everything when she saw his wounds. She told Kwan to hang in there and bear it for a little while, and promised him that she would get him out. She didn't want to be known as a sexual abuser mother, nor did she want Kwan to live his life labeled as a sexual abuser. Hearing his mother's words gave Kwan a lot of courage and strength. This time, when Kwan went back to prison, he was filled with a new spirit. But the cycle of beatings from Paul and his gang continued. One day at the dining table, another inmate gave Kwan some ointment to put on his wounds. This inmate believed Kwan couldn't be the murderer. He also thought Paul knew Kwan was innocent, which is why he kept beating him, because he was an easy target. That's when Kwan decided to fight back for himself, so everyone would understand he wasn't easy to control. One day when Paul's men came to beat Kwan, he immediately hid and made small makeshift weapons using a pen and paper. Then he took down Paul's men one by one, and finally with a single blow to Paul, he knocked him out too.